Does Lauren find it difficult to know who to trust? It seems like she never really knows, like, who to believe.
No, she doesn't, and then she sort of forgives very quickly because she... I don't know if it's because she kind of just wants to believe that they still like her, or simply because she realises that she has to, you know, she has to live in the house, she has to get along with them. I don't know what goes on in her head. She's very young, she's very naive, and she knows that. And hopefully this experience will help her, you know, sadly realise that, you know, life's not always, you know, lovely and fluffy.
Can you believe any of them in there?
Well, it's hard, you know, it is a show, it is a game, you know, I suppose you can't believe anybody 100%. Right. I went in there thinking I was going to be, you know, completely honest and trying to be myself, and I think by and large I have. Obviously I did a few things that I didn't tell some people about, but I felt justified in doing those things. So I think you can believe some people. I think people like Luke Hay, I'm inclined to believe everything that he tells me, and I think he's a very worthy contender for winning the shower.
Do you have another question, Mark?
Yeah, Mr Garrett, I just wanted Mr Garrett, as you would have been called.
Yes, Mr Little.
By the kids.
By your pupils, yes.
Now, I don't believe you were a science teacher, were you? Do you know how many volts it takes to kill somebody?
I have no idea.
No, obviously. No. You know you got up to 800 volts.
Yeah, well, do
you think, come on, this can't be real?
When I saw the diagram, I just thought, oh, they put that up there for artistic purposes, you know. I just thought, OK, they've said 1,000 volts, but they're only going to get, like, gradually slightly higher. And I thought it was going to be like a little electronic tens machine, you know. Yeah. So obviously I didn't think that they were going to be having a burning sensation at any point, but I did think it was going to get harsher and harsher. But in the back of my mind, you know, I was aware that there's an experiment like it, and at the end I said, do you reckon they were acting? You know, so the thought did cross my mind.
You did stop eventually.
Eventually. I'm a good person to a degree.
To a degree
800 volts, yeah.
Chris, have you got a question?
Yeah. What do you actually think of Lydia? Now, like, what do you think of her before watching her on the TV?
She's a little bit conniving. She is.
Yeah.
But, you know, like anybody... You know...
Come on, what do you think?
Like anybody, you know, and I know sometimes I sound like I'm on the fence, but, you know, I don't see anybody as being entirely good or entirely bad. And I had a lot of things in common with Lydia, and she was, you know, there weren't many other people in the house who I felt that I had some degree of, you know, commonness, shared things in common with, and we did have interests that we shared in common. So I sort of overlooked the fact that she was conniving a bit too much, and I kind of went along with it a little bit, but... All I got to say is wait till you watch the show. You might change your opinion next week.
We have some audience questions for you.
Sure.
Joe, are you ready?
Yeah. Hi, Benedict.
Hello.
First, I want to say how much pleasure you gave me, and I really wanted to keep you in.
Glad I brought you some pleasure.
There was 2 little puns there.
Also, what are your 3 favourite words for Willie?
I like calling it the chap. Is my favourite term. That's what I usually do. She's a chap. Well, the first one I ever learnt was penis for it. You know, I tend to call it the real name. Yeah, the chap and penis. I don't know. I don't have the third one. I suppose dick. I suppose quite endearing.
Susan.
Yeah, I'd like to know what underwear you're wearing.
Now, yeah. God, it's probably very boring. I can't even remember. Oh, it's very boring. They're just
take your eye.
If I'd known you were going to ask, I would have put a bit more thought into it. I think they're all dirty, to be honest with you. The only clean pair. I do sound more of a grower than a shower, so again...
Can we have Benedict on every night, please, if he's just going to take his clothes off?
Is it not?
Yes. Oh. What did you say?
We don't know
It's no pants day today.
It's no pants day today, apparently, Benedict. John.
I usually go to Commando.
Hi, Benedict.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to know, did you meet Connor in the house? Because we haven't seen him.
No, all I've met is this very loud, giggly... No, I met Brian Badonde and other characters from television. No, I've not really met Connor particularly, no.
I love Connor.
He's a nice guy, but I just don't know him. I don't know who he is.
I'm just interested about Currygate, because you do seem to have some muscles, and I wonder if you've got something against whey protein powder or the bloke himself, Luke.
I have things against people who don't want to share, first of all, I suppose. But also I have nothing against him for...
Did Lucas not want to share it, then?
Well, he made it quite clear he wasn't going to share
it. Oh, right, OK.
Yeah. And I also felt he didn't really deserve that prize, particularly. And I hope, when I was in the room and I saw the protein being put there, I sincerely hoped it wasn't going to be him. I thought, just because he's big and bulky and muscly, there are other people in that house who are also into fitness and deserve to, you know, look after their bodies and indulge in their fitness interest as well. So I just thought it was unfair that he got that prize, and the fact he didn't share it showed a nasty
Did he share it with
side to him.
Connor?
Don't know. No idea. Possibly.
That would be interesting to know,
Possibly.
because they're meant to be buddies. He's a personal trainer.
No idea.
Maybe we should find out.
Do you think Connor would not have realised there was curry in it?
It wasn't, by the way, there wasn't only curry. You know, I put in all sorts of stuff in there. Cinnamon in there. I put in celery salt as well. Salt. There was all sorts.
And you voted him out of the house. Right, still to come, we'll have all the latest news from the house, and we'll send Mark to have a little snoop in the camera runs. Mrs. Mangle would be so proud. We'll see you in a bit. As I like to call it. That's when they're arguing, falling out with each other and bitching, obviously. Right, brace yourselves. It's time for the news. At 10:05 this morning, housemates discovered once again that Aaron isn't the only prankster in the house.
Oh, the kitchen's fucked up.
What do you mean fucked up?
Like, somebody came out and just took everything out of the cupboards and put them everywhere and just fucked up everything.
Who?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
First water sports, then food. Is there nothing those housemates won't try in the bedroom? Then at 1:33 this afternoon, the housemates find out that Aaron isn't taking a challenge of his Joker title lightly.
Yo, bro. Just remember something. I thought I'd share it with you so you could be entertained. When you hear Big Brother saying the electrical appliances are now on for an hour and a half,
yeah,
shit is going off.
Oh, right.
I use one of the girls' talc to top up one of the hair dryers, so when they turn it on, they go boom.
That's gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
Sweet.
Tomato.
This is Big Brother. Last night, Aaron poured talcum powder into the hairdryers, causing a fire risk. To ensure housemates' safety, Big Brother has removed the hairdryers.
Oh my God, Aaron.
I hate you.
The hairdryer might not be working, but she gave him a lot of hot air. Off the back of last night's pranks, at 4:07 this afternoon, Aaron is forced to play Mr. Nice Guy.
Last night, you tampered with the hairdryers.
Yeah.
You naughty prankster. Big Brother is setting you a secret mission. To win new hairdryers for the house, you must carry out 3 Aaron's acts of kindness.
Right, OK.
Well,
I've never done really many massages, so you can be the judge now and tell me whether I'm actually any good.
You reckon?
Kaz has come in here as a student that doesn't give a shit, and she's set a new trend with onesies and Crocs.
No, I haven't, Aaron.
Yes, you have.
This afternoon, Big Brother set Aaron a secret mission to win brand new hairdryers for the house.
Oh my God.
Big Brother can now reveal that Aaron did a pretty rubbish job. But Big Brother is feeling kind to the other housemates, so one new hairdryer will be available shortly.
Now, if he'd been that kind from the start, he could have given Benedict a helping hand in the shower, couldn't he? Okay? Cleaning it up, obviously not the other kind. And finally this afternoon, Siobhan summed up her perfect guy.
If I was to have, like, looks-wise, but if he was taller and older, it would have been Chris, because he's exactly my type.
Yeah, no, I thought Chris was nice.
Cockney, that's me.
That.
Cockney.
Yeah.
Chubs.
Out of everybody, actually, Chris. I thought you meant.
But if he was taller and 10 years...
Yeah, no.
Not with... Remember, we're just doing aesthetics, not personality, but that would be my looks.
Yeah.
You thought he was really fit.
I thought he was gorgeous.
Oh, if only a little bit taller. Hey, Chris?
I'm trying.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's good, but just tell her when she comes out, I am trying quite hard.
She's probably going to be in there for a few weeks, so if we leave you in there...
I might grow.
You could be 7 foot by the time she comes out.
We're married then, aren't we?
Do you know what I mean? Can I come to the wedding?
You never know.
Never know. Thank you. Look at you with your tomatoes. Love them. So that was today's news. But what is happening right now? Mark, are you in those camera runs?
I am.
What's going on?
This is brilliant. It's like Spring Watch, isn't it? It's like watching a badger set.
Is what?
It's very like Spring Watch, and I can see that they can't see me, and I can see Lauren.
What does the atmosphere? How does the atmosphere look like it feels?
Oh, very free, very free. Lauren looks really tough in real life.
Really?
Yeah, like she'd kill you.
Like you wouldn't mess with her.
Quick as look at her. No, they're very calm.
Are they
Scott
partying?
keeps looking at. Yeah, they're having a low key. They're having a bit of a girls' night.
Okay, so there are no boys around apart from Scott, obviously.
Just Scott keeps looking over here.
Do you think he can see you?
Well, he's just looking at himself all the time. Yeah, but...
Looking at his red hair?
Yeah, but I think he can see, but this is... Well, there's singing going on now. They're starting to sing.
I'd get out of there if I were you, Mark, if they're singing. They'll be breaking the windows.
This is better than the Ramsey
with
Street tour in Melbourne, you know. This is better than the Ramsey Street tour.
Well, Mark, you keep looking and we're going to have a chat with Benedict.
Good, you do that.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
Brilliant.
Woo, you're very close. So, Helen, Benedict, Helen. We've met. So what's going on in the house?
Well, they've just found the tuna.
No.
Yeah, literally outrage. Connor and Luke came across the tuna that this one's hid, and they are outraged.
Good.
So you've caused quite a stir tonight, as I think you already knew.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, but Lauren's missing you. She's vocally said that, and yeah, they're all kind of Lydia and Dina are a bit. They obviously heard chants from the crowd.
Yeah.
That's been a hot topic as well. But they're not. Lydia's saying she's not bothered. But Connor's kind of a bit.
She's quite thick-skinned, isn't she?
She is, yes.
Yeah.
It's almost a bit cold in some ways.
Oh.
It can be.
Is Benedict trending?
He is, obviously. Loads of questions in. Got some from the Twitter fans. Sebastian Dennis B says, "Shame the most fascinating person left. Would you consider making a feature film about your life and experiences?"
Yes. In fact, I've already started to write one before coming in here, but obviously not about this experience. It's more about the experience of the story of me and my foster son, really.
Ah. Well, there we are, Sebastian. Watch out. Catherine Atkins asks, "Do you think you're the most intelligent housemate?"
As I keep saying, it depends what you mean by intelligent. I mean, there are all sorts of intelligences. Yes, I've been exposed to many things and that's helped. And yes, you know, I guess I'm probably one of the more academic ones, but that doesn't make you more intelligent necessarily. I lack knowledge of many things.
Do you think you're more intelligent than Big Brother?
No, but I think I give them a run for their money.
One more, we've got time
for. One more. Kyle Waiter asks, who you miss the most?
Oh, gosh, I probably will miss... actually, Lauren I will miss an awful lot, and Luke I was beginning to form a real bond with.
Luke A?
Luke A, yes.
He seems lovely.
He is. Really, really nice guy. Totally, and, you know, as far as I can see, totally genuine.
Yeah, and coming out more, I think, now. We're going to see more of
gaining more confidence. You know, and obviously it's a difficult situation for him to be in many ways, but I think it's going to be really liberating for him. So I think it's a good experience.
I feel a spark here between these two. I feel energy, sexual energy. That's a lot for tonight. Thank you to all of my wonderful guests. Tune in tomorrow on 5 Star when the lovely Alice Levine will be joined by Benedict, as well as Kerry Katona. Plus Jamie will be in the phone room taking your calls. Have a lovely evening. Good night.